So I decided to build a couple of more PCs. This one's still on the works, but this is the one that I'm currently using right now, and we got the white claws lined up because today is Wednesday. So with this PC, I was kind of going for a Mandalorian theme with this one. Mainly because I just watched The Mandalorian when I started building this, and it was, I loved the second season. I loved both seasons. I love The Mandalorian. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but The Mandalorian is like taking my heart away from anything that I'd ever watched in the movies. So I'll throw up the specs on the screen just so, you know, I don't have to go through all that boring stuff, but I plan on replacing the graphics card eventually. I actually have one shipping to me. I'm excited today, guys, because I get to show you my brand new toy. That's right, baby. It took me a while, but I finally got it. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to finish this PC, but if you guys don't remember from the last White Claw video, which by the way, you should take a look at that one because I know not a lot of you guys saw it, and I know it was the day of the inauguration, but I did go through in-depth detail about why I'd been absent again and just the updates with my PC, so you should probably watch that one before you watch this one. But anyway, since you're already here, this is the last piece to my Mandalorian build, my Mandalorian PC, and this is going to be the central of my gaming on this PC. And you know, there are probably like a couple of cosmetic things that I'll probably add on down the line, but this is the central core of everything here. And I just think that as far as the Mandalorian theme goes, this card will fit the theme perfect. As far as the color scheme, as far as performance that I want out of it, I just think it's gonna be the jack of all trades. So let's stop talking and just unbox this real quick. Just look at how beautiful it is. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but just look at how beautiful it is. Before I touch anything, I have to make sure I get my anti-static strap because last thing I want is to shock this thing and have it not work for me. But the cool thing about this PC is that, well, this PC case I should say, is that it's fully magnetic for the doors. So I don't want to get any fingerprints on it, but all you gotta do is just pull this thing off and the side comes off. I'll just put that on the side so I don't break it for whatever reason. I got cats running around the house, so last thing I want is to break that. But I want to make sure I'm grounded. I know that there are probably people out there saying, that's not the way you do it, man. You're gonna shock your crap anyway. But this thing right here, man. Oh, just look at how beautiful it looks. I think it matches the kind of, I mean, it almost like, it's almost a little darker, but I think it matches it pretty good, if I had to say so myself. It's so beautiful and shiny, just look at it. It's kind of heavy too. A lot heavier than my other graphics card. But let's slot this baby in, because the last thing I want to do is just take too much time for this. Actually, I need to get a screwdriver. Look at me, I'm all over the place today. So I haven't actually tested any of this stuff, and I know I probably should have done that before the video, but you only live once, right? Is that term still relevant nowadays? I don't know, I think I'm getting too old. But first off, let's connect the connector first, because this uses that weird 8 to 12 pin connector thing. So we should probably just make sure that fits first and make sure that I'm oriented the right way. I think this is how it goes in. I don't even know. Look at that, perfect. And then this will connect to the graphics card itself. But the moment of truth, guys, I know. It's gonna look beautiful, I promise. It's gonna look natural. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Fits perfectly. It's kind of dark, but I mean, hey, what are you gonna do, you know? Okay, so last thing we need to do is plug in the connector, and hopefully I do this the right way. But I think this is the way it goes in. Maybe not. Oh no, it goes in the other way. Oh, probably should have thought this through before I routed my cable. That's all right. I don't know. Not really too big of a fan of this thing, but we'll see. We'll see how the graphics card performs, see if it was worth all that trouble. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see if this thing boots. Oh, it looks so beautiful, guys. It looks gorgeous. I love it. Let's see what it looks like though when it's all on screen. Okay, so we finally got it to work. I just want to make sure you see the screen that's in front of me. So this is the Mandalorian theme build, man. I got the little Mando over there, you know, got some RGB going on to kind of match the helmet on the screen. Doesn't really match it, but Mystic Light only gives me so much to work with. But yeah, I can't wait to play games on this, and I'll make a gaming video probably this weekend, but I won't spoil what game I'm playing. I think you guys might know what game I'm gonna play, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, what game would I play if I got an RTX 3070? I think you guys know. Okay, so today is Wednesday, and usually we drink White Claws on this channel on Wednesday. However, this time I couldn't get my hands on a White Claw, so I decided to go with an alternative. Instead, we're gonna go with the hard seltzer theme, but we're gonna try different hard seltzers just to see, like, you know, it's the new trend apparently, and I wanna see what different companies, like how they make their own hard seltzer. So this one's Truly. Never really had one before, although I did hear about them. I know other people have them, but if you guys like it, I want to know what your opinion is about it. But this is my first taste test ever of a Truly. So, once again, I didn't come prepared with any topics, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. But I guess since we're on the topic of gaming and gaming PCs, I want to know, what's your guys' first ever gaming experience? Like, what was your first console? What was your first game? I know not everyone has had the ability to game on a gaming PC, even if it's just like a regular video game from like back in the 90s on a PC. Even if it's solitaire, even if it's like Free Cell or something on Microsoft, just let me know, what's your first ever gaming experience, gaming console, video game itself. And I guess based off of whatever answer you guys give, I kind of might get a gauge of you know, what my audience's age is. And I know some of you people are gonna say The Walking Dead, but if that's your first gaming experience, that's a pretty good one. Okay. This has a lot less flavor than White Claw, although it does taste like it has a lot less calories. Not really sure how that works, but still 5% alcohol, so it's not gonna get me drunk. I decided to just go with 2 this time because I think the standard of 4 White Claws was a lot in the last video, so I'm gonna try to stay away from that as much as possible. But for this flavor, we have passion fruit. I don't know if White Claw has a passion fruit flavor, but I decided to also go with black cherry because I know that they do have one of those. I didn't really like the black cherry one. I think raspberry was my favorite one. But I'm kind of curious, like, what's your guys' first ever gaming experience? Like, what did you guys feel when you first picked up a controller or a keyboard and started playing and gaming, and how did you feel about it? How did it make you feel? Did it make you feel like you were immersed in this like VR world, or like this separate world away from reality? And like, how do you feel video games has come from since then? Like, how far has technology gone? How far has graphical advancements gone? And how far do you think PC gaming can go from here? I feel like it's so hard to believe that we used to game on PlayStation 1s and PlayStation 2s, and even back in like Nintendo Dreamcast, and look at those graphics and tell ourselves, wow, this is really awesome. Like, look at this graphical fidelity. And here we are looking at somewhat realistic graphics and realistic game mechanics, and just, it's hard to gauge how far video games can push, but it can only go so far. Technology is getting better and better, and video games are looking more and more realistic, but like, there's only so far you can go before you really start to make an augmented reality, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird to think about. Alright, black cherry. Let's see what you're about. Ooh. I noticed there's a lot more fizz in this one, and I don't know if it's because I've been shaking around the box that it came in, but yeah, it's I kind of enjoy doing stuff like this, where you can just sit down and talk and just chatter, and it's kind of like a talking head video where, you know, I don't really do too much of pizzazz here and there, you know, but we get to talk about something, we get to chill around, and, you know, in the middle of the week, and kind of like look forward towards the weekend, you know. That was always like the goal of what I wanted to do with these series, you know. It's just kind of like sit down and talk to you guys, and I know it's kind of like you listen to me talk, and you know, I read your guys' comments, but I feel like this is like the best way for us to kind of catch up, you know? Tell me what's on your guys' mind this week. Are you guys looking forward to 2021? Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions that you already broke? Because, you know, it's really hard to keep up with things like that. One of my biggest New Year's resolutions is to continue this channel and to get back into gaming. I hadn't really done too much gaming since my hiatus on YouTube, and I don't know. I mean, I had purchased a PS4. I played a couple games here and there on that. I do have a Nintendo Switch. I play Super Smash Brothers on that, but that's mostly for my girlfriend. She plays Animal Crossing on that. And if you guys would love to see her island, just let me know, and I'll let you guys see it on a video probably or something. But yeah, like, you know, for me, gaming has just been like, I'm just the type of gamer where if I'm not gaming with people, gaming isn't as fun for me, you know? So whether it's a multiplayer game online and I'm playing with friends, or a single player story but I'm playing with people on YouTube and they're watching me experience a game together, I feel like that is where I find my satisfaction in gaming. And since my hiatus, it's been hard for me to find that again, you know? I think the hugest thing about The Walking Dead and why that was so great wasn't just the fact that the game was so great itself, but it was a community aspect. We were able to experience things ourselves. We were able to theorize it. We were able to, you know, express our concerns about Clementine. We were able to gauge and predict what's gonna happen, you know, in the next season and in the next episode. And I feel like that is the best way to enjoy and experience a game. When you have a community, when you have people who can come together and put their thoughts and inputs and you know, give their feedback on it. And I feel like that is the best part of gaming. You know, gaming back in the day was just people sitting around in their living room if you wanted that experience. You know, you didn't have online multiplayer. You had people coming over to your house. You either picked up a Guitar Hero controller, or you picked up a Mario Kart controller, or you did all those things, and you never really got to sit down and play with people from the other side of the world before. And nowadays, you know, with online multiplayer and just, you know, with forums and Reddits and YouTube channels, you have a community that you can experience a video game together, and I feel like that is the beauty of it. I feel like when a video game is able to be enjoyed on a wide scale, on a global scale even, that is the best way to experience a game, because you see things and you revisit things and you play a game the first time around and maybe you miss a couple things here and there, but then you go back and you hear other people give their inputs and it's like, wow, I totally missed that detail. And it makes you want to revisit the game. It makes you rethink everything, and it makes you want to play the game again, you know? I think that to me is the most enjoyable aspect of gaming. And of course, you know, sometimes it's just fun to decompress and sit back and play a video game, you know? But nonetheless, I am looking forward to doing that again. And hopefully, you know, I'm able to game on this channel, and hopefully someday I'm able to live stream on the channel, because that's something I've always wanted to do. And I have two computers now. I have a content creation / live streaming / music making PC right over here, and then I have a gaming one, a dedicated gaming one behind me. So I'm looking to make this happen this year, and hopefully it does. Hopefully it does work out, but no more excuses for me, okay? Let me just drink this one, because I've been talking too much. But yeah, let me know if there's any particular games you guys want me to play. I know. I'm gonna play The Walking Dead. You know, I do have a lot of games that I do plan on playing. I have Cyberpunk that I haven't even touched yet because I just didn't feel like my specs were worthy enough. I have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War that I do want to get back into. I have a couple of other video games. I have Minecraft that I want to try the RTX version on. And I kind of dabbled on it with the 2060 over here. It's not the same, man. You get like 30 frames a second on this graphics card over here. But hopefully the 3070 is able to hold up with it. So I want to bring back a residual weekly, probably monthly, or you know, just a regular Minecraft series, you know, and just start doing builds again. Because that was another thing I used to love doing, playing Minecraft. So I'm very excited, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very excited. That was good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might like Truly a lot more than I like White Claw. I can drink 2 Trulies and truly not feel anything. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, leave a like if you did. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you guys want me to play, how you guys feel about the series. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.